the history they never wanted you to discover. Hello guys, today we will know about the city of London in the year 1888. We shall move quietly into the shadows of the East End, a place of heavy fog and deep, hidden histories, stories of the ordinary people that were never meant to be discovered. This narration is here to help you relax, to help you let go of the day and find a steady, deep sleep as the mist rolls off the black waters of the Thames. We will walk the narrow streets together. There is a small, quiet suspense in the damp air, a mystery of what lies beyond the reach of the gaslight, but we are only passing through. We are safe in the stillness, and the night is very, very long. The streets of the Whitechapel district are narrow and winding. They are paved with uneven cobbles that shine with a cold, greasy dampness. The fog is thick and yellow. It smells of coal smoke and river silt. It is a heavy blanket that smothers the sound of the world. The gas lamps flicker with a low, rhythmic hum, casting long and distorted shadows against the soot-stained brick. You can hear the faint sound of water dripping from a rusted pipe. Drip, drip, drip. It is a constant sound. It is a soothing sound. The air is still. The city is waiting. The houses are small and very cramped. They lean against one another as if they are too tired to stand alone. Inside, the rooms are dark and smell of dry soot and old timber. A small coal fire burns in the iron hearth. The embers are a deep, pulsing red. They cast a soft glow on the bare floorboards. The warmth is a dry warmth. It is a quiet warmth. People are sitting by these fires. Their movements are slow and deliberate. They are resting their heavy limbs after a day of toil. The wood in the grate pops softly, a tiny sound in the great silence of the night. The families eat their simple meals in the dim light of a tallow candle. There is thick, dark bread, torn slowly by hand. There is porridge in wooden bowls, steaming slightly in the cool air. Perhaps there is a small piece of salted herring, or a few boiled potatoes from the street market. They eat in silence. The scraping of a spoon against a bowl is the only noise. It is a repetitive sound. It is a peaceful sound. They are content with the little they have. The day is over. The hunger is stilled. The room is quiet. The clothing of the people is plain and very worn. It is made of heavy wool and thick, rough cotton. The colors are muted browns and grays and deep, dark blues. The fabric is coarse to the touch, but it is sturdy. It has been mended many times by the light of the fire. A stitch here, a patch there. These clothes carry the dust of the brickyards. They carry the salt of the docks. They are now being set aside for the softness of the night. The blankets are heavy. The sleep is coming. Work begins early in the morning, when the sky is still a pale, smoky gray behind the fog. The tradesmen open their shops with heavy iron keys. The sound of the lock turning is a sharp, grounding noise. The shopkeepers sweep the dust from their doorsteps with straw brooms. Brush, brush, brush. It is a rhythmic motion. It is a soothing task. They prepare for a day that will be exactly like the one before it. There is comfort in the routine. There is peace in the repetition. The street laborers move with slow and heavy steps. They carry iron pails and white shovels. They clean the stones of the city. They move the debris of the night into the gutters. Their work is hard, but they do not complain. They move with a steady pace, a pace that never changes. They are like the ticking of a grandfather clock, slow and sure, always moving, never hurrying. The shovel scrapes against the stone. Scrape, scrape. It is the sound of the morning. It is the sound of the city waking up. The markets are filling with the sound of wooden wheels. Carts pulled by heavy, patient horses. The horses' hooves make a dull thud against the cobbles. Thud, thud, thud. The wagons are filled with crates of cabbage and sacks of flour. The horses breathe heavily, their breath turning to white steam in the cold air. The drivers sit tall, their hands wrapped in thick leather gloves. They guide the animals with a gentle tug. The city receives its food in silence. The horses are calm. The wagons are steady. In the small shops, the air is thick with the smell of dried herbs and sawdust. The shelves are lined with jars of spices, tins of tea, and rolls of heavy cloth. The shopkeeper counts the coins with steady fingers. The clink of the copper is a soft, bright sound. The wood of the counter is smooth from years of use. It is a place of order. It is a place of quiet routine. The customers speak in low voices. They do not rush. They wait their turn in the shadows. Children are awake now. They have their chores to do in the dim light of the rooms. They carry small buckets of coal to the hearths. They fetch water from the communal pump in the courtyard. The handle of the pump creaks. A long, slow, rhythmic sound. They move with the same gravity as the adults. They are helping their parents. They are learning the way of the world. Some go to the charity schools, where they sit on hard benches and write on slates. The scratch of the chalk is a soft, repetitive sound. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Farming continues on the edges of the city, where the brick gives way to the damp earth. The laborers bend low over the soil. They plant the seeds with careful fingers. They pull the weeds with a steady hand. The earth is dark and rich. It smells of rain and life. The wind blows softly across the fields. It makes a low whistling sound through the dry grass. It is a sound of the land. It is a sound of the silence. The laborers do not speak. They move with the sun. They move with the earth. The city grows busier, but the pace remains slow and heavy. The transport is limited to the strength of the horse and the foot. The carriage wheels turn slowly. The leather straps creak. The people walk with a purpose, but they do not run. There is no reason to run. The day is long. The tasks are many, but they will all be completed in time. Everything happens in its own time. The fog softens the noise. The mist muffles the world. The city is a dream of stone and steam. The houses remain cramped, but they are the centers of the world. The floors are swept with straw brooms. The windows are wiped with old rags. The light struggles to enter through the heavy air, but the people do not mind. They find comfort in the shadows. They find peace in the small spaces. The walls are thick. They keep out the cold. They keep in the warmth of the small fire. The room is a sanctuary. The home is a rest. In the afternoon, the mist begins to return from the river. It rolls in a thick, white blanket. It hides the tops of the brick buildings. It softens the edges of the world. The city becomes a place of soft shapes and muffled sounds. The footsteps of the passers-by are quiet, the voices are low, the world is turning inward. The mystery of the city is the mystery of the fog. It is a quiet suspense, a secret kept by the stones. The mystery of the place remains. It is a history that was never meant to be discovered. It is written in the soot on the walls. It is etched into the cracks in the pavement, but the people do not look for it. They are busy with the living. They are busy with the resting. They move through the mist as if they are part of it. They are the shadows of the day, moving toward the stillness of the night. Evening comes with a gentle dimming of the light. The gas lamps are lit once again, one by one. A trail of flickering stars in the gray. The lamplighter moves with a long pole. He reaches up to the glass. The flame catches, and the circle of light expands. It is a quiet ritual. It is a beautiful ritual. He moves from post to post, leaving a path of warmth behind him. The light is a pale yellow. It is a comfort in the dark. The workers return to their small houses. They walk with heavy feet, but their hearts are calm. The day is done. The labor is finished. They see the glow of the hearth through the windows. They smell the soup cooking on the fire. The door opens with a familiar creak. The warmth of the home envelopes them. They are safe. They are tired. They are ready for the stillness of the room. The night has come. The rest has begun. The children are already in their beds, tucked under heavy blankets of wool. The blankets are scratchy, but they are warm. They listen to the sound of the wind in the chimney. It is a low, moaning sound, like a lullaby from a distant time. They watch the shadows of the fire dance on the ceiling. The shadows are soft. They are slow. They move with a gentle rhythm until the eyes of the children close. The dreams are beginning. The evening meal is finished. The dishes are washed in a basin of cool water. The clatter of the ceramic is muffled by the cloth. The table is wiped clean. The chairs are pushed in. The room is tidy and still. The people sit for a short time, staring into the fire. They do not speak. There is no need for words. The fire speaks for them. It crackles. It sighs. It glows. It is the heart of the house. The coal in the grate settles. A small sound of shifting stone. The red light of the embers pulses, like a slow, deep heartbeat. The room is growing cooler now. The heat of the day is fading away. The people move toward their beds. Their movements are slow. Their minds are drifting. They are leaving the world of the city. They are entering the world of dreams. The blankets are pulled up. The pillows are soft. The rest is deep. Outside, the city is silent. The fog has swallowed the streets. The cobbles are hidden. The buildings are gone. There is only the mist and the low light of the gas. The river flows nearby, a dark, heavy ribbon of water. It moves without a sound. It carries the secrets of the day out to the sea. It is a constant presence. It is a calming presence. The river is the history that remains. The river is the sleep of the city. The mystery remains unsolved, but it is a quiet mystery. It does not demand an answer. It is just a part of the night, like the fog, like the river, like the silence. The city sleeps, the people sleep. The history of the place is written in the stones, but the stones are resting now. They are cold, they are still, they are at peace. The night goes on. The darkness is soft. The clocks in the steeple strike the hour. The sound is deep. It is resonant. It travels through the thick air, vibrating in the chest of the listener. 1, 2, 3. The notes fade slowly. They linger in the mist until they are gone. The silence returns, deeper than before. The night is at its peak. The world is perfectly still. The city is a monument to the rest. The horses in the stables are asleep. They stand with their heads low. Their breath is slow and steady. The hay is soft beneath their hooves. The smell of the stable is earthy. It is natural. It is the smell of rest. The wagons are empty. The wheels are still. The work of the horse is over. They will wait for the morning, but for now, they sleep. They are at peace in the dark. The shops are dark. The shutters are closed and bolted. The goods on the shelves are resting. The spices, the tea, the cloth. They sit in the shadows, waiting for the light. The air inside the shops is cool and still. The dust motes have settled. Everything is in its place. Everything is as it should be. The market is a memory. The day is a ghost. The streets are empty. Only the fog moves. It drifts around the corners. It curls around the lamp posts. It is a slow dance. A dance of nothingness. The city is a theater with no actors. It is a place of pure existence. A place of absolute rest. The cobbles are cold. The brick is damp. The night is kind. The night is long. In the houses, the breath of the sleepers is the only sound. It is a chorus of soft sighs. A chorus of peace. The blankets are heavy. The pillows are firm. The dreams are slow and gray. Like the city itself, they dream of bread. They dream of fire. They dream of the quiet streets. They dream of the fog. They are safe. They are warm. They are at rest. The mystery is part of the dream, a shadow in the corner of the mind. It does not frighten. It only intrigues. It is the question that does not need an answer. It is the city of London. In the year 1888, it is a place of history. It is a place of sleep. The night goes on. The darkness is soft. The rest is deep. The secrets are safe in the fog. The river continues to flow, a silent witness to the passing of time. The water is cold. The water is deep. It reflects nothing. It holds everything. It is the pulse of the city, a pulse that has slowed to a crawl. The tide is going out, pulling the day away, leaving only the night, leaving only the stillness. The river is the path to the sleep. The stones of the buildings are old. They have seen many nights like this. They have felt the fog. They have heard the clocks. They do not change. They are the foundation of the world. They are the anchors of the city. They are heavy. They are solid. They are resting. They are at peace. The brick is silent. The mortar is still. The lamps continue to flicker. Their light is a comfort, a small defiance against the dark. They are the eyes of the city. watching over the sleepers, guarding the silence. They do not blink, they do not fail. They burn with a steady flame until the oil is gone, until the morning comes, but the morning is far away. The light is a promise of rest. The mystery is the silence. The mystery is the fog. The mystery is the way the city breathes. It is a mystery of life. It is a mystery of rest. It is a mystery of the year 1888. It is a mystery that is unfolding in your mind as you drift, as you fade, as you find the quiet. The history is a lullaby. The mystery is a dream. The streets are narrow. The stones are wet. The fog is thick. The houses are small. The fires are low. The people are sleeping. The children are dreaming. The work is done. The day is over. The night is here. The stillness is complete. The peace is absolute. The history is silent. The world is at rest. The breathing is slow. The heart is steady. The mind is quiet. The world is gone. There is only the fog. There is only the river. There is only the night. There is only the sleep. The city of London. The year 1888. The mystery of the place. The mystery of the rest. The sleep is coming. Everything is soft. Everything is gray. Everything is still. The cobbles, the bricks, the wood, the wool, the bread, the water, the coal, the light, the shadow, the dream, the sleep. The stillness is a gift. The dark is a friend. The horses are still. The wagons are still. The shops are still. The schools are still. The markets are still. The river is still. The city is still. The night is still. You are still. The rest is here. The sleep is deep. The fog is a blanket. The silence is a song. The darkness is a friend. The rest is a gift. The year is 1888. The place is London. The mystery is peace. The story is ending. The sleep is beginning. The night is kind. The light of the lamp is fading. The heat of the fire is gone. The cold of the stone is distant. The weight of the blanket is comforting. The breath of the world is slow. The dream is taking hold. The history is fading. The sleep is deep. The stillness is all. London is a memory. 1888 is a shadow. The streets are a whisper. The mystery is a sigh. The night is a long, slow path, and you are at the end. You are at the rest. You are at the sleep. The darkness is complete. The ticking of the clock has stopped. The sound of the river has vanished. The feeling of the stones has dissolved. There is only the quiet. There is only the dark. There is only the peace. There is only the sleep. The city is gone. The history is finished. Slowly, the mind lets go. The city disappears. The fog remains, but it is a fog of dreams. It is a fog of rest. It is the mystery unsolved. It is the night complete. The rest is absolute. The peace is forever. The ordinary people, the ordinary lives, the ordinary days, they are all part of the stillness now. They are all part of the sleep. They are the history of the night. They are the mystery of the place. They are the dream. Sleep In the year 1888, sleep in the city of London, sleep in the fog and the stone, sleep in the silence and the dark, sleep. The night is long, the mystery remains, but you do not need to solve it. You only need to rest. You only need to dream. You only need to be still. The night is yours. The sleep is yours. The peace is yours. The streets are empty. The lamps are low. The river is dark. The city is gone. Only the sleep remains. Only the peace remains. Only the night remains. The stillness is the end. The breath is slow. The heart is calm. The world is quiet. The history is done. The mystery is rest. The sleep is deep. The night is very, very long. The heavy doors of the warehouses are locked. The iron bolts are cold and silent. The goods from distant lands rest in the dark. The smell of tea and spices lingers in the air, a faint and comforting scent. It is the smell of the world at rest. The docks are quiet. The ships are still. The water of the Thames laps against the wooden pilings. A soft, repetitive splash. 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 It is a sound that has not changed in 1,000 years. It is a sound that will not change in 1,000 more. It is the rhythm of the city. It is the rhythm of the sleep. In the tenements, the narrow stairs are quiet. The wooden steps do not creak. The people are tucked away in their small rooms, like birds in a nest. They are safe from the fog. They are safe from the night. They are held in the arms of the silence. The street cats move like shadows across the roofs. Their paws make no sound on the slate. They are the guardians of the night. They watch the city sleep. They see the mystery that no one else can see. They are part of the stillness. They are part of the peace. The coal fires have turned to ash, a soft, gray dust in the grate. The warmth has faded, but the comfort remains. The blankets are thick. The wool is heavy. The body is light. The mind is drifting. The rest is coming. The shadows of the gas lamps stretch across the cobbles. They are long and thin. Like the fingers of the night, they reach out to touch the darkness. They reach out to touch the sleep. The light is a whisper. The dark is a song. The city is a map of memories. Every stone has a story. Every alley has a secret. But tonight, the stories are silent. The secrets are kept. The map is folded, is over, the journey. The rest is here. The breathing of the city is slow and deep. It is the sound of 1,000,000 souls at rest. It is the sound of the year 1888. It is the sound of London. It is the sound of the fog. It is the sound of the sleep. The heavy fog curls around the spire of the church. It hides the cross. It hides the sky. There is only the mist. There is only the here. There is only the now. The time has stopped. The peace has begun. The ordinary people dream of the morning sun, but they are not ready for it. They are content in the dark. They are happy in the rest. They are safe in the mystery. The sleep is a gift. The night is a blessing. The stones are cold, but the heart is warm. The brick is hard, but the bed is soft. The city is loud, but the night is quiet. The history is long. but the sleep is deep. The mystery is the way the fog tastes of salt. The mystery is the way the light looks like gold. The mystery is the way the night feels like home. It is a mystery you do not need to discover. You only need to feel. The streets of the East End are a labyrinth of peace. The turnings are soft. The paths are sure. They lead you down. They lead you away. They lead you into the heart of the sleep. The river is a dark mirror. It reflects the stars you cannot see. It reflects the dreams you are beginning to have. It is a mirror of the night. It is a mirror of the rest. The year 1888 is a far-off place. A place of shadow and steam. A place of history and mystery. But it is a place that is here tonight. In the room. In the dark. In the sleep. The blankets are heavy. The body is still. The breath is slow. The mind is quiet. The world is gone. The night is all. The sleep is deep. The peace is absolute. The ticking of the clock in the hall is a slow, steady pulse. It is the pulse of the house. It is the pulse of the sleep. It is a sound that tells you all is well. All is safe. All is still. The windows are frosted with the damp of the night. They are curtains of glass. They keep the world out. They keep the peace in. The room is a cocoon. The bed is a sanctuary. The history they never wanted you to discover is the history of the rest. The history of the quiet. The history of the ordinary people in the ordinary night. It is a history of peace. The cobbles are wet. The fog is yellow. The lamps are dim. The city is sleeping. The history is silent. The mystery is rest. The sleep is here. The night is long. The breath of the sleeper is a soft, rhythmic sigh. It is the sound of a life at peace. It is the sound of a heart at rest. It is the sound of the year 1888. The shadows on the wall move with the dying fire. They are slow. They are gentle. They are the dreams of the room. They are the guardians of the sleep. The streets are a dream of stone. The fog is a dream of water. The city is a dream of history. And you are the dreamer. The sleep is deep. The mystery is the way the night never ends. The mystery is the way the sleep never fails. The mystery is the way the peace always stays. The year 1888 is a whisper in the dark. It is a story told by the fog. It is a song sung by the river. It is a lullaby for the soul. The blankets are warm. The pillow is soft. The body is heavy. The mind is quiet. The rest is complete. The sleep is absolute. The history is fading. The mystery is closing. The night is settling. The city is sleeping. You are sleeping. The fog is all. The silence is all. The peace is all. The sleep is all. London, 1888. The East End. The shadows. The rest. The sleep. The darkness is soft. The night is kind. The sleep is deep. The city is still. The world is quiet. The rest is here. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The mystery is peace. The history is rest. The night is long. The fog remains. The river flows. The city sleeps. You are safe. You are warm. You are at rest. The sleep is deep. The night is still. The end is here. The silence, the dark, the peace, the sleep. 1888, London. The night, the rest, slow, steady, quiet, deep. The sleep has come. The night is done. The peace is won. The fog, the stone, the dark, the sleep, still, come, safe, God, sleep, the rhythms of the foggy dawn. As the deepest hours of the night begin to lean toward the morning, the city of London in 1888 does not wake with a start. It stirs with a slow and heavy sigh. Hello guys, today we will know about the transition from the deep, mysterious dark to the first gray light of the East End. This narration is here to help you remain in your state of quiet relaxation, to help you feel the steady, ancient pulse of a city that never truly hurries. The mystery of the sunrise is a quiet one, a gradual thinning of the yellow fog into a pale, ghostly white. We are still in the year 1888, and the air is still damp and cool with the scent of the river. The very first movement comes from the knocker-ups, men and women who walk the narrow streets with long bamboo poles. They reach up to the high windows of the tenements, tapping gently against the glass. Tap, tap, tap. It is a rhythmic sound, a persistent sound, a sound that bridges the world of dreams and the world of toil. The glass rattles softly in its frame, a small vibration in the cold morning air. It is a signal that the rest is over, but the stillness of the room remains for a few moments longer. The sleepers stir under their heavy wool blankets, feeling the warmth of the bed before the chill of the floor. The early workers rise in the dim light of the dying embers. They do not light the gas lamps yet. They move by touch and memory. The wooden floorboards creak under their weight. A slow, familiar groan. Creak, groan, creak. They splash cold water from a ceramic basin onto their faces. The water is icy. It carries the chill of the night. They dress in their heavy, worn clothing, pulling on thick stockings and stiff leather boots. The sound of the laces being pulled tight is a sharp, grounding noise. They wrap their scarves twice around their necks, shielding themselves from the damp that waits outside. The first smell of the morning is not of flowers or fresh air. It is the smell of the bakeries, deep in the cellars of the brick buildings. The bakers have been awake for hours, their skin dusted with fine white flour. They move the heavy dough on stone tables, thud, fold, thud, fold. It is a meditative rhythm, a labor of the dark. The heat from the coal-fired ovens begins to radiate through the pavement, a small patch of warmth in a cold world. The scent of crusty bread and yeast begins to drift through the fog, a warm, golden scent that promises survival for another day. The streets begin to receive the first footsteps of the day. The sound of iron-shod boots on the cobbles is a rhythmic beat. Clack, clack, clack. The workers move like shadows through the mist, their heads bowed against the drizzle. They carry their tin lunch pails. Inside is a hunk of bread and perhaps a small piece of cheese. They do not speak to one another. The morning is too quiet for words. They are part of a slow procession toward the docks, toward the factories, toward the markets, They are the living history of the city, moving with the inevitability of the tide. The horses in the stables are being harnessed now. The sound of the leather straps and the clink of the metal bits is a familiar music. Clink, creak, clink. The horses blow through their nostrils. A soft, huffing sound. Their breath creates clouds of steam that join the morning fog. The stable hands move with slow, deliberate motions, brushing the straw from the horses' coats. Brush, brush, brush. The animals are calm. They are ready for the weight of the wagons. They are ready for the miles of stone. They represent the strength of the era, steady and silent, as the sky turns the color of a wet slate. The market stalls begin to open. The wooden shutters are taken down and stacked against the walls. The sound of wood on wood is a hollow thud, thud, thud. The traders arrange their goods with practiced hands. They stack the crates of dark greens and the baskets of earth-covered potatoes. The light of the torches flickers against the damp produce, making the onions shine like copper. The market is a place of low murmurs and the smell of wet hay. It is a city within a city, waking up to feed the hungry streets. The children of the poor are out early as well. They are the scavengers of the dawn. They move along the edges of the river, the mudlarks. They look for bits of coal or scrap iron dropped from the barges. Their bare feet make a soft, squelching sound in the thick, black mud of the Thames. Squelch, squelch. They move with a patient focus, their eyes searching the silt for anything of value. The river is a cold mistress, but she provides for those who wait. The sound of the water lapping against the stone is a constant, liquid lullaby. The transport of the morning is a slow movement of carts and omnibuses. The wooden wheels turn over the uneven stones with a low, rumbling vibration. The city begins to hum, but it is a low-frequency hum, a sound that feels more like a feeling than a noise. The gas lamps are still lit, but their light is fading as the gray day takes hold. The lamplighter returns, moving in the opposite direction now, reaching up to turn the valves. The light vanishes with a soft hiss. The day has officially arrived, but the mystery of the night lingers in the corners of the alleys, in the small houses. The women begin the first chores of the day. They rake the ashes from the grate. A dry, scratching sound. Scratch, scratch. They light the new fire with a single match. The flare of the sulfur is a sharp scent in the room. They set the kettle on the hob, waiting for the first tendrils of steam. The house is waking up, but the pace is still slow. The movements are still gentle. The morning is a time of preparation, a time of steady, quiet resolve. The mystery of the history they never wanted you to discover is found in these moments, in the quiet dignity of the ordinary, in the way a city of millions moves as one, without the need for speed, without the need for noise. It is a history of endurance, a history of the repetitive and the calm. The people are the bricks of the city, and the morning is the mortar that holds them together. They move through the thinning fog, disappearing into their work, disappearing into the history of 1888. The narration is slowing now, as we leave the dawn and return to the deep rest of the night. The day will continue, the bread will be baked, the stones will be cleaned, The horses will pull the loads, but for you, the journey is over. The light is dimming once again. The fog is closing back in. The silence is returning. The cobbles are still. The river is still. The city is still. Everything is as it was. Everything is as it should be. The history is a dream. The dream is a rest. London is quiet. 1888 is a shadow. You are at peace. The night will come again. The knocker-up will return. The mystery will remain. But for now, there is only the peace of the rest. There is only the calm of the dream. There is only the sleep. Sleep. The water drips. The horses breathe. The fog waits. You are safe. You are quiet. You are at rest. Final image. A soft, blurry view of a Victorian street disappearing into white mist. The cycle of the city is the cycle of your breath. Slow, steady, deep. Good night to the East End. Good night to the ordinary people. Good night to the mystery. Sleep, sleep, sleep.